How's it going, everyone? Another day, another vlog. So today, I'm actually on the way to a bank to open a business account for my LLC, because apparently I did not know that you cannot cash checks in to that are addressed towards your LLC on your personal account. Kind of makes sense when you think about it, but nothing that I learned before. Right now, we are waiting for a closing date, September 30th. So we'll see how that goes. Also working on about 2 more projects in pipeline. We'll see how it goes. I got a lady that called me today that yesterday that she owns land that I actually direct mail to. If you guys follow my Instagram account or you follow my Facebook page, I did a direct mail and I actually wrote down on every letter. It was only about 60 to 65 letters, so I actually wrote down by hand the addresses. So that worked out. The lady called me back. She said she's interested in selling it. It's a vacant land in Bartow, Florida. We are gonna see today, hopefully today or later on. I have a conversation with her. I already have a price in mind, how much I want to buy it. I already kind of did my research and did some comps. So we're gonna see how that goes. Also, I got another property that I've been working for over a month now. It's a lady in Sarasota, Florida. She is going through a lot right now in her life. I'm not gonna share any personal information, but I'm being very patient. I had to rewrite the contract like 5 times at this point. I don't know if the deal is gonna go through or not. I know she needs it as well, because she's in a tough situation, and I understand it. So we've been kind of working together. See, hopefully she can sign the contract, get me all the information I need, and we can get this deal going as well. Also, I might have one of my friends hopping on board with me, helping me out a little bit, and I might designate a separate area for him, and then we'll see how that goes. So it's kind of a lot of movement going on right now. It's what I like to see. It's what I like to do. So that's so far is what we have going on. I'm gonna be tuning in for whenever something happens, and then I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for tuning in. How's everyone going again? So after the last video, I ended up opening checking account for my company. There was more questions than I expected. There was something called NIS. I think it's NAISC. There you go. I think that's what it is. So it was it's kind of cool. I didn't know what it is before. Nobody told me about that. Obviously, I had to learn myself. It's a code that bank uses for your type of business. As a wholesale real estate agent, is not really a separate real estate investor. There's not separate code for that. So we had to get creative, and it's like other real estate activities and stuff like that. So I ended up figuring it out. We open the bank account now. Hopefully when this deal that we have closes on September 30th, it's going directly in there. Besides that, I'm working on some projects myself right now. I'm actually today all day I've been working on trying to figure out how to do social media marketing. Besides the fact that I'm direct mailing and texting and all that stuff, that's good, but I want more. Like I want social media to, because you don't see the people that are trying to buy a house on social media as much. I research this stuff every day, and it still doesn't come up on my property. They don't advertise it to home buyers, at least not in my area. Maybe somebody else somewhere does it locally, yes, but not here, not in Florida, not in Central Florida. I have not seen anything. So that's very interesting for me, and I believe that it's a field that I can invest more money, invest more time into, that will have a better return. Right now, as so far, I did not have a return on it, but I believe that's just because I'm doing something different, maybe I'm not advertising it correctly. I'm going to try to figure it out, make some kind of commercials that will address certain issues for for homeowners, because at the end of the day, I believe the fact that you're trying to help people, because a lot of people start this business trying to make money, and obviously making money is great, and don't get me wrong, everyone wants to make money, but when you chase money, you know, a lot of guys on the internet, when you're like, you know, motivational speakers, they also always say this, but it really is true. They say that if you don't chase the money, you won't achieve anything, but when you chase the vision, the money will come with it. And I believe it is true. My vision is to the fact that I spent the other day, well, it was about a week ago at this point, I spent 2 hours on the phone with a lady that's trying to sell her home, and she was complaining about her life and talking and this and that. You know, and realistically, it was hard. It's hard to listen to someone that's going through stuff that's not very, you know, you don't know that person, but I tried to be nice and listen, and actually, yeah, you know, hopefully that deals comes through, you know. But at the end of the day, it's good to know that you help someone. The fact of helping someone, the fact of, you know, they don't come to you to sell the house when it's just, oh well, you know, I'm selling the house because life is great. They're not. You know, their family member passed away. They don't have money to repair their home. They're going to pre-foreclosure. All the things are very stressful for them. And the idea of that you're there to help them, because a lot of times they can go to a real estate agent, they can do all that stuff, but it's not as easy as it seems. You know, it takes a lot more progress, but we as a wholesalers, I believe that we can help them. I mean, if they find a real estate investor and buyer, that'll be even better for them. You know, if they find them and whatever, that'll be even better. But at the end of the day, a lot of real estate investors, they're too busy with their projects, so that's why we as wholesalers do all the groundwork. And I believe that, you know, as of right now, as a wholesaler, it's my responsibility to be able, you know, you never know, because somebody can be going through a very rough day, and then I text them and I'm like, hey, I can buy your house, and maybe that will help with something. You know, it just, when you put it in that perspective, it's much better. You change the vision of why you do things and how you do things. But that was a little rant about how to do business, what mindset is better for business. But right now, yeah, I'm working on some stuff, social marketing, you know, other stuff, and hopefully we can get some deal going on soon, so I can take you guys with me. I would like to, you know, start another project, work another contract, find another buyer. That would be awesome. I don't know how long it's gonna take till my next project, but here I am. I'm working. You know, they on YouTube, you see all this successful, you know, wholesalers, real estate investors, you know, and they're all like, you see a guy pulling out on an ATV on the mountain, and he's like, oh, do you want to be like me? Do you want to have this Lamborghini? You know, it's hard work. It's really not. It's not as glamorous. It's about putting the work, and a lot of people are not willing to do that. You know, I work almost every day. Not almost every day. Every day I work 12, 16 hours, sometimes a little less. You know, in case I do give myself room to, you know, room to rest. Actually, I go fishing sometimes with my friend Michael Benton. I'm gonna give him a shout out. I'm gonna put his link in the description if you want to see. He has a fishing channel. He's pretty good at it. He beats me every time I go. But the fact is that it's not glamorous. It's not. You don't. You know, you want to be in the end goal. You want to have that Lamborghini. You want to have that mansion, but people are not willing to put the work, and it is a lot of work. Don't get it mistaken for saying that it's not, that it doesn't take money, it doesn't take time. My story is a little different. To the point that I actually got fired from my job before I started. I did it, you know, part time. I kind of researched some stuff. I did wholesaling part time. But then I got actually fired from my job. It's a horrible story how I got fired. I don't want to get into it too much. But and then after that, yeah, I just decided that this is what I'm gonna do. I dipped into it. I just, you know, started doing it all from the start myself. I still have people helping me along the way, but at the end of the day, I have the vision of what I want to become, and that's what I'm trying to do. So either way, it's done with the inspirational talk. It's a lot of hard work, and you need to put it into the whole work that to become. I mean, it's like rationally to how much you. Somebody said one time, and I thought it was really awesome. You want to be extra. You want to be right here, but you live like a person that is right here. So you want to be extraordinary, but you live an ordinary life, and that's very important. I want to help as many people as I can, and that's kind of the goal. And I want to build a business and a lot of things like that. And but I would say I really like taking you guys on this journey. Hopefully, you guys can kind of let me know if you're interested in hearing more other stuff and so the other parts of the business and just in general, any kind of, because I'm going through a lot of what someone who starts would go through. Well, that's it. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't have a lot to show right now that I have going on. It's more routine stuff, texting, calling, and all that stuff. So nothing to show right now, but hopefully soon I'm gonna have a couple projects to work on, and then we will dig into it a little more deeper. I hope you guys have a great day and keep on hustling.